Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Mage's Library. It's Alex. This is the next installment. We're going to be moving around today, so if you went to the Blair Witch Project and lost your lunch, this might not be the video for you. I'm going to show you a couple things, kind of walk you through the process of organization and managing your inventory. If you've been following along, I mentioned nothing irks me more when I'm pulling stuff out of purchases that I've made and I'm processing inventory and I miss something. I did it with M10 the other day, and I did it again with Fate Reforged. I spent all day yesterday. I went through my excess inventory of Fate Reforged. I got it filed away. It's organized in case I have a buyout, in case something happens with the market. I made some play sets. I went out to Red 2, the Ford Fiesta Freedom Fighter, and you know what I found? My Fate Reforged from my storage unit, where I warehouse excess inventory. I forgot these were sitting in the back of my car. I went to lunch with one of my mentors, forgot I had it. We were at lunch for a couple hours. Lucky I didn't walk out to the back to see my back window of my car broken out, and somebody went home with useless Fate Reforged cards. Yesterday, spent the day making multiple sets of Fate Reforged. Here's some Dragons of Takir. These are the common uncommon play sets that I list and sell. Similar to making sure you're stocked up on your shipping materials, having lots of these is good. When my local game store stocks up on these, I pretty much clear them out. You're going to need them, just like you're going to need your boxes. And again, as far as organization goes, you need to know where your stuff is. You need to have it all labeled. I know that this is Dominaria. Dominaria is in an ugly box. I have more Dominaria over here that I'm going to get pulled and restock eBay. At this time, Dominaria is out of print. So I know that the inventory that I have on hand is what's going to get restocked. And as I purchase collections going forward, that'll be excess inventory that's just warehoused off-site. So here it is, guys. If you're, again, I'm not trying to delude you or convince you not to do this. I want you to have an idea of what this consists of. You're looking at this model, you're thinking, oh, well, this isn't going to be for me. If you're only going to be on eBay, you're going to be all right. Just doing one set, just focusing on that. War of the Spark is going to come out pretty soon. Excuse me. You can get by on eBay just restocking new stuff. For example, if you're going to start this as a business, you can get by with just War of the Spark, and then going forward, you would buy Modern Horizons. If you want to be competitive on TCG Player, you're going to need to have the history of Magic the Gathering. This particular order, this guy has cards from Mirrodin, the Mercadian Mask block, and Journey to Nyx. We can do a series on that at another time about the advantages and adversities of working on TCG Players. It's great. I love being on TCG Player. But this is what it takes, guys. You're going to need some kind of organization method. You're going to need to know what projects you're working on at the time, where you're keeping your stuff. This was my first generation of shelving units that I made. I bought the cheapest particle board that I could. I put these things to work and they are falling apart. I've had them for years. I'm phasing them out. I'm moving away from 32 count boxes into the 7,000 count boxes. This is a much more sturdy material that I've been using. I'm going to do some videos on how to make these, what these dimensions are. To give you an idea right now, this is about 40 bucks in material. Home Depot has to cut it up for me, and then I have to spend it. I'm getting better at it, but it takes a good 2 hours to make one of these. You got to let the glue set. You got to nail it together. You got to make sure that you don't make a mistake. This particular shelf here, this one didn't go in flush, and I'm not able to push the box all the way back, and that bothers me. Now, I know that you can go buy metal rafters and stuff like that. If that works for you, that's great. I prefer to get the most space that I can, and the reason that I do these shelves is you spend so much of your time moving box and box back and forth. Again, I can't stress it enough. You got to be organized. You got to know where your stuff's at. An order comes in, someone makes a purchase. You got to know where you can go pull that inventory and get that packed out. So thanks for your time today, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. Take care. See you soon.